Hey guys, who wants a cookie? Now it's over here. Now it's right here. Now it's right here. Now it's back here. And now it's gone. You missed it. This is 5 things. It seems in vogue right now to be hating on YouTube. No matter where I go, there are people who are complaining about what they are doing or complaining about what they aren't doing. I want to be the first person to start the backlash. I think YouTube is great.
And it's only going to get better when YouTube launches their new video game channel, Start, featuring content produced by IGN and Reveille, the company that produces shows like The Biggest Loser and MasterChef.
That's right, while you guys are complaining about your videos not getting published, YouTube is working on big things like a reality program where independent game developers compete against each other for funds for their projects. Why are we not talking about this? There will also be a show called Celebrity Assassin, where celebrities from TV and film will show off their gaming skills. Or what I assume will be their lack of skills. So let's stop hating on YouTube for a second and remember that they're still trying to figure out how to make a website that receives 30 hours of video every minute profitable. Does that sound like something you can wrap your head around? No? Well then stop bitching, because here's what YouTube is about. Some guy with less than 200 subscribers who makes a kick-ass video who some other guy, like me, shares on his show that some people watch when they aren't going to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
Rebel base, 1 minute and closing. Biggs, Wedge, let's close it up. We're going in full throttle. Now to keep those fighters off our back. Right with you, boss.
Thanks to Alberel at the Band of Builders for retweeting this one for me. Paradise Decay is a YouTube user and Minecrafter, and just like most of us, seems to have an affinity for Star Wars. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but you have. Still not funny. I bet Vance laughed.
You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home.
So please make sure the Charmy makes this presence known on this video, and let's make this thing go viral.
Stand by.
If you live in America, especially if you've gone to public school in America in the last 20 years, you should recognize this logo. Box Tops for Education is a charitable effort run by General Mills, makers of such incredible breakfast cereals as Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best cereal ever made. That is a proven fact.
And now, Ford has teamed up with General Mills to make the effort even larger. You can earn Box Tops by watching videos on their website, requesting a brochure, or purchasing a vehicle.
And yes, of course this is just a PR stunt to attempt to sell more cars, but they're giving away over 250,000 Box Tops? 250,000 Box Tops is $2.5 million. So scheme or not, that's over $2 million that could go towards the supplies that your third grader needs to make that saltpeter science fair volcano thing. Wasn't that worth the 10 minutes it took you to watch those videos? The modern computing device was envisioned by a genius, and I mean genius, named Charles Turing. But just like convergent evolution, he was not the only person who arrived at the thought that a machine could one day think for itself.
Thanks to the studies of researchers in Britain, we will soon know exactly how close eccentric mathematician Charles Babbage was to devising the first programmable computer in 1830.
1830. 1830! A team has successfully already built one of Babbage's other inventions called the Difference Engine No. 2 in 1991. The difference between that project and this one, they had completed blueprints for that one. The article that I read in preparation for this was far more dense than I'm willing to get into here on the show. But if you're interested, the link is included in the link dump in the info, just like always. But right now, we gotta move on to way more important things. What the? Since I'm not floating around on Facebook anymore, my mom was good enough to send me this one. Thanks, Mom. The title of this video is Bizarre Chinese Old Folks Choir Covers Lady Gaga's Bad Romance. And I was just gonna rag on it, but I don't think I can do any better than the commenters have already done. So let's just look at some of the best ones. Old people can rocks. Weirdest episode of Hollywood Squares ever. Seems their dictator didn't get all of his flock in check. This is Nixon's fault. Jesus bloody what the? I'm saving this video for when I'm high. I knew it. Gaga ripped off a Chinese folk song. This is the next logical progression from Two Girls, One Cup. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed this, but that sounds like Lady Gaga's Bad Romance. And that does it for 5 Things this week. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Sean V. Martin. Look for Sean and Carter Have a Podcast in the iTunes store tomorrow. And look for Gordon Freeman Speaks, a new episode, later tonight. I'll see you next week. Screen, sound, and light test. 5 Things, 67, marker. Boop. Look at this. Revenge of the Sith is still wrapped. And this is my favorite. Of the 3 prequels, I freaking hate Hayden Christensen. But this is Ewan McGregor's movie. And that's what makes it decent. And I saw it 3 times in the theater. So when I got it on DVD, I just never felt inclined to watch it, but that means I've also never watched any of the behind the scenes and stuff. Ooh, get to hear more of Rick McCullum babbling on about something that no one cares about. Welcome to Sean and Carter Have a Podcast. My name is Sean.
And my name's Carter.
This is our 16th podcast, Carter. That means we can drive.
Sweet 16, woo!
We should have a party, and we should get a car.
Yes. Oh, you got me an Acura car cake. I wanted a. What did the devil want? I don't remember.